This is the snob from deep in the northern Albertan wilderness. So I see that you've recently completed your King of Earth election. Well, that is all but the lawsuits. I didn't know that counting was so hard for you primitives. While this election remains in dispute, what is it that most citizens of most countries or federations or planets or whatever have wanted from the beginning of time until now? Most people want to be left alone. They want to live their lives, raise their children, enjoy their family and friends, that sort of thing. There are a small percentage of people who like to control others. These are the ones that go into government. Their psychological profile should preclude them from having power over people. But unfortunately, the way that your system of government works is that the people who most shouldn't have power over others are the ones who want it. And the ones who want it are the ones who get the job, because you don't get the job unless you want the job. When I'm from, we use planetary or sector artificial intelligence to run our government. Though I have to admit, it did take a few near extinction events to get the artificial intelligence right, so that the machines got over their desire to destroy all sentient biological life. But that said, it works pretty good now. Your problem is that your government has too much power. In fact, your governments have more power than ours do. And ours are run by emotionless, uncorruptible, non-psychotic artificial intelligence. Yours are run by emotion-full, corruptible, and psychotic persons. Now, there's two main areas where the government kind of gets in our way. All of it revolves around rights. So the first are your inalienable rights, and the second are sort of the rights that you get from, I wouldn't say they're rights, but privileges, or just the ability to live your own life through making a living for yourself, making money. So generally you humans have your rights correct. You've got the inalienable rights, you've got constitutions in order to protect those rights. However, there are some failures. These psychopaths that you put in your government, try to tell you what to do. Sometimes they try to take away rights. They also put tons of various regulations on you, where you can live, how you can build your house. You have to register this to drive a car, you have to do that, you've got to jump through these various hoops to do certain things. So while you're doing good on the inalienable rights, you're kind of failing on the smaller controls of your freedom. Now, the second way that the government usually prevents you from living your life the way you wish is taxes. Money is the grease that allows us to do whatever it is in our lives, to live a certain way, to perform leisure in a certain way, to visit places, all that sort of stuff. And the more that the government takes from you, the less freedom you have to do those things. Now, you could make a case for taxes for certain basic things like the defense of your country or planet, or for building basic infrastructure. Now, you could make that case. I'm not saying it's a correct case, but you could make that case. However, anything beyond those is highly suspect. Some senator or politician wants to get has this idea for this great new program that they want, and they take your money by raising your taxes in order to set up their program. Well, if their program is so great, why doesn't that person pay for it themselves? I'm on the internet here and I see these various fun crowding sites where people have ideas for various forms of entertainment, or they have some sort of product that they think is good, and they don't have the money to fund or build that product. So they say, hey, I've got this great idea for a product. You people give me money and help me build this product, and then I'll build the product, and then usually you'll get some of that product as well when it's done. Why can't politician X do that as well? If his program is such a great idea, let him take it to the people and ask them to fund it, the ones who agree that it's a good idea, instead of making all the people who don't agree and don't think it's a good idea to pay for it. That would be a good step towards reducing the power of your government. So with that, this ends the musings for today. And I just want to leave you, as we look at this counting problem that you primitives are having, let me just leave you with a few words from one of your 20th century political philosophers. Those who vote decide nothing. Those who count the vote decide everything.